Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number 74518ASYN. This is a piece of new, at least at the time of this video, of course, new type of threshold that is manufactured by Pemko. This is, in essence, a common aluminum adjustable top residential in-swing sort of threshold. What sets this apart a bit is the SYN, the part number. That means that there is a synthetic wood substrate that's inside of here. It certainly looks like it is a styrofoam, just in terms of, you know, what it looks like in the end profile, but it's anything but. It's quite dense. Does not chip, scratching at the end of it. Nothing comes off at all. So this is a wood substrate substitute is what it is. This is going to be something that's going to give you a significantly longer sort of lifespan than the typical pine insert that would otherwise be in the 74518 threshold. So first of all, that's what separates this. I could not see a reason to not use this, quite frankly. It's superior to wood in that regard. And looking at, well, sure, it is more expensive, about 20%. I suppose you might consider that a reason not to use it, I suppose. However, if it was my door, my house, I would sure want something that I wouldn't have to worry about down the road becoming a point of failure for my installation. So this is a 74518. First of all, that is a reference to the fact that this is an aluminum adjustable top threshold that has a 5-degree bevel that is used for in-swinging doors. This is going to have, that part number, I should say, will infer specific dimensional properties, and let's go over that now. There's an image below this video showing the dimensional properties of it, and let's take a look at that. Okay, so here we go. As you can see from the image, it is 4 9/16 wide. Inch and an eighth is the height over here at its minimum. So when the aluminum, the aluminum adjustable top is drawn down, it's inch and an eighth. You're going to get a 1/4 inch of adjustment on this, so you'll be able to get this up to inch and 3/8. Okay. 74518 means all of that. Now the A in the part number means that all of the aluminum is mill finish, typical mill finish aluminum. Okay, and this item is going to be available in different finishes, and those different finishes are going to be bright dip gold, which is BDG, which would be a very shiny metallic gold. It'll be available in the D finish, which is a dark bronze anodized, and then the SN finish, satin nickel. This is also available in. Then, if you leave it there, you'll get a typical wood, meaning the part number. You'll just get a pine insert. If you add SYN to the part number for synthetic, you're going to indeed get this piece of synthetic filler that's here. So you have the dimensions. You see that this is, per the drawing, this is called a 5-degree bevel. What's not specifically indicated is the option where you can add extensions. There's 3 widths of extensions: 3/4 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch. So you can add the 4 9/16 dimension, 3/4, 2 inch, or 3 inch. Those part numbers are always going to be EXT for extension, EXT. Then you add the value, either 3/4 for 3/4, 2 or 3, and then you add the color after it, and that will give you the ability to add an extension to this. Very common to order extensions. It's more common to not order extensions, but the point of the matter is you can extend that out based on the jam depth of your frame or the sill condition. You might just simply need or want a deeper sill. Where do people use these? Well, wood doors and wood frames. That's where these are used exclusively. So much so that these are used as structural members at the bottom of the frame, the sill of the frame, that the job that this does is actually fastened to the frame itself, where this becomes a member of it. So if you're a wood door shop, and lo and behold, a lot of people in wood door shops will buy these. They are building the frame, they're stapling or otherwise mechanically fastening this to the bottom, they're machining everything, attaching the hardware, and they're hanging the door and the frame to give them a complete finished unit. Okay, so that is why these will not include screws, and they will not include any countersinks or preparations for fasteners at all. Keep that in mind. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page, which I'll talk about more in a minute. But inside of the current catalog will be all of the different residential sills from Pemko. And that's very handy because it allows you to review the differences in them. And really what the differences are will be the material that they're made of, how much of it is wood, how much is, if any, how much of it is aluminum, in-swing or out-swing options, different references to colors, different shapes, different tops. You can get fixed tops that are vinyl or fixed tops that are all aluminum. So that's handy. But an adjustable aluminum top is common, an adjustable wood top is simply more common, just so that you know. Okay, so the balance of the extended description basically tells you the length, the finish, the 5 degree. The fact that the adjustable sill will allow you to help compensate for a sub-sill that's not level. There are adjusting screws, as you can see, here, and then down here at the back. You can cut these down. Very common question is, can you replace these adjusting screws? I've been asked that countless times. I've asked Pemko countless times. The answer is always no. These are manufactured in such a way that they're not removable, is the bottom line, or repairable or replaceable. So do keep that in mind. Looks like in the extended description there's some sort of spline or one-way riveting that is occurring between the nut and the large washer, and then how you're driving it. That lends credence to them saying it's not something that you can modify. Stock length, or available lengths, 32.5 inch, pardon me, start over. In the SYN, 36.5 inch, 73 3/4 inch. That's it. That's all that they're going to have available. You'll be able to cut it down. That first screw is, or that first adjusting screw, it's about 3 inch from the end, maybe 2.5 inch figure. So you'd be able to take a 36 and get it down safely to a 32. You can certainly, get it down below by cutting off one screw completely, whatever the case is. Okay, so there is a link below this video as well to a document called Cut Sheet, which will allow you to review the image itself. The only thing you're going to want to obviously add to this is going to be a door sweep. This is not going to act as any way of keeping water out, and you really want to have a sweep on this model, because there is, inside of here, no vinyl moisture barrier where there are in other models of adjustable top, meaning that should any water get in there, it kind of prevents it from getting inside of here. Although you can see the design, that's all very continuous. And we really wouldn't be so concerned about that. But obviously stopping the water out here with a sweep, I would like to have you add a drip cap as well, incorporating that if it's an exterior door, which it most certainly is. Drip cap models are an incredibly effective way to help keep the water out and away, etc. Now, I had mentioned earlier, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up that full line product catalog, and that's handy because you'll be able to not only review this subsection, but all of Pemko's other residential weather stripping, Curved-in style material, etc. But also their commercial weather stripping. Should you have more than an occasional need for weather stripping, by all means familiarize yourself with their full line catalog. Their offering is the single most comprehensive product offering from one sole manufacturer. When it comes to thresholds, perimeter gasketing, door sweeps, material made of aluminum like this, stainless steel, architectural bronze, Pemko is a great source. Any questions on the Pemko 74518A SYN residential aluminum adjustable top threshold or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.